What is up, everybody? This is Goodman. I'm signing back on for another video. So we are on the way to the flip house. Okay, we're about to have another flip house. We're about to have 3 other flip houses, actually. So we are heading to the flip house right now because we have got a little issue. And my guy that I always buy my refrigerators and stoves from, he delivered everything. Everything was great. And then he goes, hey, the stove opening, like, this is a standard stove I brought you, and the stove opening is too small. So I went over there, and it is too small by like 2 inches. So I literally have to cut, because Roberto put the backsplash on and everything already. We have to cut the backsplash grout and slide the entire cabinet over. Hopefully I don't have to take off the countertop and cut that too, because the countertop's a little bit longer than the rest of it. So we'll see about that. I don't really know, but should be a nice fun day of trying to play and make this thing work. I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. So we will be there in just a sec. Oh, also, maybe, I don't know. I gotta go look at it. I'm looking at it with a buddy of mine. I don't know when he wants to go look at it, but I have another flip house that we're gonna get. I can show it to you. I think it's gonna be a pretty good one. A pretty fast one too. It was a bunch of old people that lived there, but they really kept their house up. So I paid a little bit more money for it, but it's a lot less work to do. So, you know, it's not like the normal thing where we're like doing a bunch of sheetrock repair and whatever. We're gonna have to paint the whole house. We don't have to paint the outside. The siding is almost brand new. We'll see. We'll get to the stove first and get that done, and then we'll head over to that house. All right, we're at the flip house. Our boys across the street, pouring through rock. Another week of that before we can sell this place, which sucks, but whatever. Life will go on. I've been trying. We had this place under contract, and like I said, we've just been sitting here waiting just for them to be able to go and get the gas line in. We're already inspected by the city, so we're good to have the line. And once they put it in, we just got to get a final inspection, and that's it. But we're like, we got to wait for them to get it. I don't know, whatever. It's taking forever. So I'm sure you guys love that wah sound in this camera. Ugh. You know I love it in real life. All right, cool. Okay, so as we can tell, there's a little bit of space still here, right? But this is a problem. So we have to take this whole thing and we're gonna move it over. I know, is that crazy? It's pretty freaking crazy. So, and we're probably gonna have to take this countertop off and move it over that way too, and then cut it. So probably just gonna have to take it off completely, go outside, cut the thing off, and then we'll do it. But I gotta measure everything, make sure that's what we need to do, and then we'll go from there. So I'll be right back. All right, so we got this cabinet completely moved out, and I slid it over where it's lined up with that trim right there, and that does fit now. So that was the biggest thing, was like, how far over do I have to go? I mean, I measured it, but you know, I measured things and then it never works out. So I gotta cut this this countertop, get the countertop cut, put it back on, and then after it's all on and everything like that, we'll be able to slide that thing in and we'll be done with this project. And this wasn't something they didn't even like look at, they didn't even find yet, because they haven't done the inspection yet because of those guys being outside still doing the gas lines. So that's, you know, like I said, it's good to get those things done and finished and looking good. I'll show you, I'll bring you guys back once I get this thing cut and I put this thing back on. We'll slide in. I'll let you guys see when I slide that baby in. And it'll be absolutely perfect. So, I'll be right back. All right, let's get this thing in. Everything done outside. Slide this baby on. Hopefully it doesn't fall through. Hopefully we're all good. You know, if we're not, well, whatever. I guess life would go on. Not very well, but it would still go on, right? All right, we're over as much as possible. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I mean, it looks pretty good, I'd say. So that's good. Now we're gonna screw this top back into this and screw this back into the wall. I can use the studs right there for this part. And then I'll figure out something for the others. But then we can slide that baby in and we'll be good to go. All right, now we take our baby and we slide her in and we pray, we say, please say that it works. And of course it does. Of course it works. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. And there you go. Fits like a glove. So you can see this is like way off kilter. But if I can just pull this thing back out and I can get to that one, raise it up probably as much as possible. Because look at the difference from here to there. It's so much difference. So I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back. All right, that's way better now. So now actually this part is way above, and it goes backwards. But I think that also the issue is that this is not a level. So when this is a lot more where it's not gonna have all the grease falling backwards. I might need to lift it up just a tad bit. But all in all, it looks really good. A lot better than it did. Everything is in. Everything looks great. Let's go across the panel, put this guy back in, and we're done with that for the day. We are heading over to the new flip house that is now under contract. So I have a buddy of mine that's coming out there to look at it. He's gonna help me with the management. I'm kind of showing him how to do all this stuff. And so I'm gonna, if I get there before him, I'll take you guys through the whole thing, kind of give you my thoughts on everything that's going on there, and we'll just, I guess, talk until he gets there. So should be good, should be great. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and comment, or don't do it, I don't care. All right, let's get going with the video. I will see you when we get to the house. All right, so we're at the new potential flip house, but I mean, we already have it under contract, so I guess it's like, you know, it's official up till the point where it's not official. So this is what it looks like. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go, Colby. There's your thumbnail. So let's go over the house. We'll go over the outside first, and we'll get inside of it, okay? So outside, like I said, or not, like I said, I think I did this on Instagram and TikTok. It's got brand new siding. I mean, brand new is relative, I suppose, but for our purposes, it's brand new. I mean, it's got stuff like this that's kind of just like out, but we can repair things like that. That's not a big deal. But the electrical inside is actually new. The foundation is great. No complaints there. Already has the vents in it, which I don't even care because we're not doing Section 8. That is the bathroom, I want to say. Yes, that is the bathroom. I'm guessing because we have a little part right here that this where the what's it called, is the water controls. I think they are right there. So pretty much that's like your access panel, which is pretty funny. So they had to like go in there and probably fix something, which is okay. It's not that big of a deal. So we'll climb up here. We got the plumbing on the outside. That's our favorite. We love that. It doesn't really matter. So we're gonna get all this up. You got a little porch back here. Obviously you have to fix this roof on this part. I don't know what that is, but it will need to be fixed, obviously. No worries on that. Okay, let's keep going with the outside here. So like I said, the roof like is the only real problematic thing on this house. I mean, look at that. Like, that's got to be repaired and that's got to be fixed. So I'm gonna have to get my roofers up there and they're gonna take care of those kind of things. I don't really care about the rest of the roof. As long as it's not leaking, we're good. This place has like a little area where you can kind of you lock this up so no one can get underneath it. It is unlocked, but I mean, I looked under there yesterday. It's got like some ladders and stuff. The house is like filled with things, which is kind of crazy. Comes with the AC unit. Also has those little gas ceramic tile heaters inside. That's the main heat source in here, and we're gonna leave it that way because I'm not gonna be sitting here trying to figure out other stuff like that. So you can see the roof from the front. You know, it's not that great, but where it has problems, we literally will just go in and get my roofers up there and get them to fix those things. All right, so this thing is the same way it was yesterday when I was here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this. Good thing I don't really care because I'm not doing anything. So you can't do anything. It's Luke. Sorry, Luke. All right. Investor. Okay, so I guess there's no one's here. Hopefully not. Anyway, so this is the living room. Like I said, the really only things in here that need, like I said, I like how I say that. Like, I haven't told you guys anything. I've only said on the other things. So people that lived here took some pride in it. Maybe a little too much pride that most of us wouldn't take. But they have like plastic all over the floors. All their furniture is in pristine condition. Like, there's no rips, there's no nothing in here. Chairs look beautiful. I mean, these are beautiful pieces of furniture. Love the old TV. Reminds me of my parents had something like that when I was a kid. I know everyone else is getting like nicer TVs, and I'm like getting absolutely nothing. Okay, maybe that's why I became the way I did. So I don't think any of this. I don't want any of this really to come with the house. To be honest, I would rather them take all this stuff out of here, and then I can just come in and paint, do what I want to do, and that kind of thing. But I don't know. There's a lot of stuff, and if they want to close next week, I don't really know how we're gonna do that. So we got washer and dryer, stand-up freezer. I asked my wife about that, and she was like, "No, I don't want it." But I was like, "Come on, you really like those?" So anyway, we got a full handle of, or half a handle of Crown Apple. If you guys love that, then you'll love this house, I guess. All of the cabinets, super solid. All the countertops, pretty super solid. I mean, they're not the best, but I still... And look, remember, the water heater is always part of the family, okay? So make sure, when you have a water heater, if it's in the basement, you wouldn't put a family member in the basement. The water heater is part of the family. That's number one, okay? We got gas stove. We got refrigerator. I don't know if these are going to stay. Like I said, if they would, that'd be great, because I'd keep those. I really actually don't want the rest of this stuff, because it's just another thing to go and sell, or to get rid of, or to go take to the warehouse. My wife has said that she does not want the furniture. She said, I know it's nice, whatever, but if they don't want it, like, sell it, take it somewhere else, and get rid of it. So that's fine. This is the exterior door that goes out to that porch, which is great. And let's keep going. All right, going into the bedroom now. So obviously old people lived here, you can tell, just the way things are decorated. I'm not going to show a bunch of these faces of the... This is why I'm more than likely they're going to come back and take stuff, is because they have like kids' pictures in here. They have pictures of the family and stuff like that, and I don't really want to show all that kind of stuff because it's not for me to show. So we got this guy, actually it's a really nice bed frame. I would keep it, but it's like, I think, a full-size bed, so I don't really care about that. Then off of the bedroom is the other bedroom, which is kind of weird and crazy, with a closet. Small bedroom, but still you can fit a full-size bed in it. So, I mean, hate it or love it, it's, as, what's his name said, underdogs on top, okay? I can't remember who that was. The Game? Yeah, The Game. All right, last but not least, we have the bathroom. So, my plan of action, new toilet, leave the floors, take all this garbage out, leave this and just repaint the bottom part here, and maybe do something like put some trim around this, okay? So, make that look nicer. Put a new faucet on there, or just leave that faucet and clean it, so this whole thing will be clean. Redo the trim around that window so it looks nicer. And then we don't have a ceiling fan in here, a vent fan. That's not a big deal though. I can always go get one or whatever. This is the only part of the house that has any kind of roof damage, which is roof leaking, which is on the back side where that valley is where that's coming from. And so that's going to be an easy one. Just fix it, prime it, and then repaint that ceiling, and it's not a big deal. I don't want to take out all the tile on this wall. I feel like the tile looks good. I want to leave these cabinets. I think the cabinets are good because I think someone will come in and go, wow, I can actually like have storage. And so what I really would do is see if this doesn't leak and this stays all fine, I would probably go ahead, clean all this, leave all this stuff in here, take out the tracks, and just really clean it up, recalk it around the bottom, paint this room, and be done with it. So then this might be the cheapest bathroom that we've ever done, which would be absolutely incredible. I would like that, but I am going to not hold my breath because that's just never going to happen. Anyway, when I move, these wardrobes move too. So these are what the ceramic tile heaters I was talking about. They have regulators on them and everything, which is kind of crazy. It's good, but it's crazy. I don't think there's one in this room. No, there's not. So really the heat from that room heats this room, and that's fine. Like I said, it seems weird, and you'd be like, Goodman, there's no way anyone will buy this house. Yes, they will. Investors don't care about what the living situation is of the people, right? If I bought this house, I would try to figure out a way to make it where that room had its own access to it, as opposed to going through a bedroom. But investors just don't care. I like this house. So it's $36,000 with closing, right? So $35,000, then add $1,000, whatever. I want to be in and out of this house for less than $10,000, and I think I can do that. I think that's very easy to do, And as long as I don't run into any kind of big problems, which I can't see any big problems. We don't have countertops that need to be changed. We don't have cabinets that need to be changed. If we have these appliances gone, it's $500, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But all this stuff taken out, floor the kitchen, okay? We paint the kitchen, obviously. We paint these rooms to make them look nicer, whatever, like that. We make sure the doors all work, make it all look nice, and then fix stuff on the outside. Make sure that the bathroom is the biggest thing. If we don't have to tile that bathroom, that's a huge savings, right? That goes to the roof. We could probably re-roof the whole freaking house and still be under our $10,000 part. So we will see what's going to go on. I like the carpet too. The carpet is, sure, it's maybe a little old, but what we're going to do is we'll bring in a carpet cleaner. We'll clean the whole thing up. It will look extremely nice. And I'm not really worried about it. You know, we got things like this, like we got the ceiling fan that would have to be changed out and stuff like that. And I'd probably just take that out, put a boob light up, and be done with it. So, like I said, this house is a good one. It's solid. I think it's perfect. I think we can get in and out of it really, really easily. And I think less than 3 weeks, we can be done with this house, moving on to another one, and not even worrying about this thing. So anyway, that is the video. That is the new house that we will be buying. If something goes wrong with it, I'll let you guys know. But at this point, we've got it. It's ours. And actually, at the time this comes out, we'll already probably be in it and maybe even done with it. I don't really know yet. We'll see. But anyway, this is Goodman signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. In all seriousness, kind of weird that you guys just sit here and watch a slumlord go around in Birmingham looking at houses, fixing houses, and talking to you guys through a camera. So who's really the weirdo? The guy talking to the camera or the people listening to the guy talking to the camera? It's for you to think about. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
This is Goodman back with another Stop